Alright, what is going on YouTube? So this is definitely not a video that I was planning to make, or not a I didn't think I'd ever make a video like this, honestly, but it's kind of been weighing on me recently because I personally struggled with social anxiety really bad. Like, it was really bad growing up, and I never really talked about it to anybody or anything like that. So I don't know how people kind of like think of it as, but social anxiety is something that can really, really take an effect on a person. It's very, very hard to overcome, and it's very, 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 very hard to deal with. Like, very hard. It can make you depressed, make you do things you don't want to do, like, make you do a whole bunch of things. So today, it's been on my mind all day, and something's just been telling me to make this video. Like, even if it doesn't get too many views, maybe one, two people that watch this that find this video, maybe one, two people will take it and run with it and maybe take a little bit of advice and get it figured out. But I have been getting together a little list of some things I did want to talk about today. Just some stuff that personally I did and it kind of helped me with it. I don't really have this problem anymore. I'm not even gonna call it a problem. I don't know what to call it, but I guess it is a problem. And I said I'm not cutting anything out of this video. I'm just gonna thug it out and we're gonna deal with whatever I say. But so the first thing I got wrote down right here is involve yourself more in conversation. So for me, this is something I used to do a ton. Like whenever I really got to thinking about it and some things that I thought could maybe help me, it's just getting yourself involved more in conversation, whether that be in school, that be at work, whether that be on the game with some friends, whether it be on FaceTime, whether it really be whatever, even to your parents. Like, say you just don't talk too much, just start saying more stuff, and especially around family, because you're a little bit more comfortable. Just be even more comfortable. Like, do things that your family hasn't even seen you do. Just say whatever's on your chest. Do whatever you feel like doing. Be as dumb as you possibly can. Not even dumb, just like say you want to do something funny. Say you want to walk in there and dance in front of your parents or something. Go in there and dance. Why not? Why not? They'll get a laugh. Really, like, just involve yourself more in conversation. Like I said, whether it be on FaceTime, just maybe you're that person on FaceTime that kind of just sits there, somebody tells you a story or something, and you just respond short. Maybe just try and make it a little bit longer. I know you probably have some more stuff to say. Don't just make it that short thing you're typically saying. Like, make it whatever you're thinking about. Like, if you're thinking about something and you want to say it, just say it. Like, what do you got to lose, honestly? But on the game too, say you're playing with your friends and you're that kid that doesn't really talk too much on the game, just start talking more on the game. And at school, if you're the kid that's kind of just in the back of the class, laughs at everybody's jokes, sit there, does your own thing, maybe just talk more. Like, say they say something funny, respond back, just add yourself to the conversation a little bit more, whether it be just a sentence. Voice crack. I told y'all I'm not cutting anything out, but just involve yourself more in the conversation. One, two sentences, just build it up over time and just keep adding more and more to that conversation. Dang, I just voice cracked again. I'm kind of nervous. I've never been just in front of a camera talking like this before, but like I said, we're gonna get through this. But second time I put down is just really like kind of like finding that self-love, like being able, say you want to go out to eat, right? And your friends are busy, but you kind of feel like sitting down or like just going inside or something like that to pick up your food. Just start going inside to pick it up. Don't go through the drive-through. Go inside, walk in front of people, pick your food up. Just like find that love within yourself to be able to do things by yourself, whether it be go to the beach by yourself. I know that's like a little bit cliche and boring, but it's just chill being there by yourself. Maybe you got a speaker with you or some AirPods or a book, whatever it may be. Just like going to the beach, go to a park by yourself, just sit there, eat some lunch or something. Whether it be maybe you play basketball, just go play some basketball by yourself, play with some friends, just go out and do things that you normally wouldn't do by yourself by yourself. That's gonna be one of my biggest things that I'm gonna say in this video. Going out by yourself and kind of, I don't want to say putting yourself in a tough situation because it's not too tough of a situation to walk into Target and maybe just getting shampoo and conditioner. It may feel tough, but well, it was really tough back then. Whenever I struggled real bad, just walking in Target alone was like something that I had to prepare myself for. Like I really had to prepare to do something like that. Even though it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, like some people, that is a big deal. To me, that was a big deal. That was the biggest deal. Like that was one of the hardest things I had to do. Go somewhere by myself, anything like that. And I know how hard that can be, but once you just start, don't take it fast. Don't just all of a sudden go put yourself in that situation because it's gonna suck. You're gonna think everybody's staring at you. You're just gonna have a very hard time, and you're probably not gonna like it. Just take it slow. Maybe instead of ordering your food through the drive-through, go inside, pick it up real quick. Just stuff like that. Just keep building it up, building it up, building it up. Another thing I got wrote down on here is giving yourself time to think. So for me, I had a whole lot of nights where I was just sad. Like just the thought of dealing with it is just it's just like a sad thought because you're wishing you could be outgoing. You're wishing you could be like the people around you kind of. You're not really, I was never really like jealous of it, but like at the same time I was wishing I could be that outgoing person, the one that was maybe just walking up to a female, getting her number. That was something I could never do. Just being able to do stupid things in public, like maybe just dance. I don't know, dance at a school dance. Like that's stuff like that. Like I, w- I was never really jealous of it, but that's always something I wish I would have done, and I wish I was way more outgoing just up to this point. But I wasn't, and that's okay, because now I'm here making a video about it, and maybe this will help some of y'all to where y'all don't, I don't want to say make that same mistake that I did, but not have the same regrets that I have. Because being outgoing is actually really fun compared to being like balled up in your little shell. But another thing I had listed down for the day is venting about it, whether it be to family, friends, whoever. Just it could be your best friend, right? And you could be scared to tell them just because you feel like they're gonna laugh at you, they're gonna judge you. Like if they do that, they're not really your friends. I can tell you that right now. Like if you feel like you can't talk to somebody about it, that's not really your friend. Go find somebody else that will listen to it and really like kind of understand you. It's probably hard to understand for somebody that doesn't deal with it how hard it actually is, but it really is something a lot of people probably don't understand how hard it is to have social anxiety and trying to just live a normal life kind of. It's hard to live a normal life with social anxiety and do the things that you want to do with it. But the last thing I got on here that I have wrote down is putting yourself in tough situations. So say your friends, right? Friends want to go out and do something. Say it's a little party or like just really anything that you don't really like doing. Like say they invite you to go skating and you just think that's way too many people, like you won't like it. Put yourself in that tough situation. That's gonna be something really hard and challenging to do. But putting yourself in a tough situation is the best way to learn. Like that is the best way to learn. No matter what it is, like whether it be trying to make more money, whether it be social anxiety, whether it be really anything. Like you put yourself in that tough situation, you have it in you to get yourself out of that tough situation. And what was my voice right there? No, but putting yourself in tough situations is really big. It's a really big thing. Like I'm trying to think of some examples. I mean, the skating one is probably the best I got, honestly, because everything else I say like is just gonna be the same thing as that. Like the beach. Say you don't like going to the beach. Wearing taking your shirt off, whether it be something like that. Like put yourself in them tough situations and you're gonna get it figured out, I promise. But those are 5 things I had wrote down for the day that I just wanted to put into a video and kind of just talk about. I feel like I hit all the points that I really wanted to hit with this, but I'm gonna go through them just one more time. Just involve yourself in more conversations. Find that self love and being okay with being by yourself, not needing people around you to have a good time or just not needing people around you. You can go out and do things you want to do by yourself. Giving yourself the time to think about it, like at night, because I know you're probably upset going through it. Like, I know it probably hits you hard every single day, seeing other people being outgoing and stuff like that, but you're the one that's kind of just quiet and like boring. Give yourself the time to think about it and just think about how you want to approach it and to try and get through it. Fourth one I have is just venting about it. Just talk to your friends, talk to whoever you feel the most comfortable with to really talk about it and won't get judged or anything like that. Even if you do get judged, it's low key a good thing because you figure out, all right, this person is judging me for that and this person's not. Like, you got one, you got two. Which one are you gonna go with? Honestly, if this is your best friend and this is like a close friend, who's really there for you, honestly? But fourth one I got is just put yourself in them tough situations, and that's probably the key one. Just go for it. Take that trip with them. Go skating. Go to the mall. Like go go take your shirt off and go swim. Go put yourself in that tough situation. But I believe in everyone that watches this video. If you clicked on it, you're watching it for a reason. But I believe in all y'all to get through this. I had to, and it wasn't easy, but it's just a lot better once you're over it. It's a lot better not having to deal with that like constant depression, just constant everything. But that's all I had to say in this video. If y'all want to see more like this, and if y'all have any ideas of like what y'all want to hear, you can DM me on Instagram, and so it's kind of private. You don't gotta drop it in the comments or anything like that. But it's really all I had to say for this one, and I can't cut anything out of the video, but I can't think of what I want to say. I felt like I wanted to say something. What do I want to say? I don't know what I was gonna say, but I promise you're gonna get through it. And like I said, my DMs are open if you ever want to talk about anything or give me any ideas on another video, something you may want to hear, whether it be relationships, whether it be whatever you can really think of. But with that being said, if y'all don't mind dropping a little like on the video, leaving a comment, DM me on Instagram, go give my TikTok a follow, all that good jazz that YouTubers are supposed to say. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one.